Hey, I'm Father Ben Sharp. I'm the rector at Christ Church in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I wanted to inform you about what's going to be happening as we come to Holy Week here at the end of March and the first week of April. I want to let you know about when and how we're going to be meeting, about how we're going to be handling our COVID precautions and things like that, and how things are beginning to change as more and more people are vaccinated and as we move into a time where more and more restrictions are going to be lifted. And we wanted to do this thoughtfully and incrementally. I want you to know that our plans have been made in consultation with our lay leadership and with the best possible advice. In fact, we're using some of the same documentation and thoughtful consideration going into the reopening of our schools here in North Carolina following the ABC guidelines that were done in consultation with Duke University and with the Centers for Disease Control. And so as we've thought through these things, the lay leadership, our council of advice, our vestry at Christ Church, and our staff have consulted, and we hope that we're going to make this an enjoyable, meaningful, and safe time of regathering for our Holy Week services. And so just to jump right in to let you know what's going on, April the 1st, Thursday the 1st of April at 7 p.m., we will be having our traditional Maundy, M-A-U-N-D-Y, Maundy, not Monday, but Maundy Thursday service at Christ Church. That's going to be at 7 p.m. at our location at 2252 Queen Street in the Ardmore area of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. There won't be any seating restrictions in the sense that we're not limiting the numbers. That's typically not a overpopulated service, but you do need to recognize that since two of the things that happen in that service are an observing of the foot washing out of John chapter 13, and we do wash feet at Christ Church. We are a foot washing church on that Maundy Thursday evening, so which is going to require close contact with individuals. And so we want you to know that there'll probably be about 65 people there. Typically that's what we run during this time, but we'll also have the celebration of the institution of the Lord's Supper, which is the second part of that service. And then at the end of that, there's the stripping of the altar. So we do ask that you maintain 6-foot distancing. There will be every other pew will be empty so that we can maintain social distancing. And we do ask that you come masked, but we will be having foot washing as we traditionally do. And so you will be invited to participate in that. Of course, you're not obliged to participate in that. The next day is even more intense in some ways. It begins at Christ Church at 2252 Queen Street in Winston-Salem at 2 p.m. with a devotional known as the 7 Last Words of Christ. So there will be meditations interspersed with silence or perhaps even music, and that will be at 2 p.m. at Christ Church. Again, please mask, and we will continue to observe the 6 feet of social distancing. Every other pew will be empty to accommodate that. Then at 6 p.m., we're going to move over to Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church, which is at 1210 Bolton Street here in Winston-Salem. So just not very far, just a few blocks away from Christ Church. So we will be renting the facilities there at Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church. They've been extremely hospitable to us. We're very thankful for their hospitality and their graciousness. We're going to meet there at 6 p.m. outside for the biblical Stations of the Cross. And so another devotional pertaining to Good Friday, the observance of our Lord's passion and death on the cross. So that will begin at 6 p.m. And then at 7 p.m., we will be meeting inside at Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church in their nave, their worship space. This is a large space which will accommodate 120 people, 120 congregants, and we will have you spread out, so more than 6 feet probably of social distancing in that setting. But there is a sign up for that. The sign up will be on the website, at the Christ Church website. There'll probably be links to our sign up on our Facebook page as well. So please look for the sign up. We're limited to 120 congregants for that service based on what we're being asked to observe there at Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church. And then the great vigil of Easter is on that the Saturday. That's the 3rd, April the 3rd, at 8:30 p.m. So it'll be after sundown, and it will be dark. And we begin outside, as we always do, with the lighting of the Paschal candle. Again, we will be at Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church at 1210 Bolton Street. They're asking us to please observe masking, which we will do, and 6 feet distancing between each family or household that has not been connected already prior to that service. There is a sign up for that, so you need to sign up online. It'll be on our Christchurch website, christchurchws.org, christchurchws.org. So there's a sign up for 120 congregants for the Great Vigil of Easter. And that is probably the pinnacle of the Christian year. That is our main Easter service at Christchurch, is the Easter Vigil. And so we commend that to you. There won't, as usual, there's not child care during that service, but bring your kids in their pajamas and let them go to sleep on the pews. That's perfectly acceptable and actually a wonderful memory that you will make with your children if you do that. So that's going to be, again, at the Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church on Bolton Street. And again, please mask for that and please sign up for that. And then Easter Sunday, and here's what we would ask for Easter Sunday. If you come to that main service, the Easter Vigil service, we would ask that you refrain. I know this sounds bizarre for a pastor to say this, but don't come to Easter Sunday morning service. You have been to the primary service of Easter already if you've attended the Easter Vigil. So if you've done that, you can stay home Sunday morning. You can join us online at 9 a.m. We continue to do the stream online on our YouTube channel at 9 a.m., so that will be available to you. But there will be services, as usual, Easter Sunday morning at 9 and 11 at Christ Church at 2252 Queen Street. There will be a sign-up for the 9 a.m. service, so that is a sign-up limited to 45 individuals. That gives us about a 15-person buffer, so that for people who aren't a part of Christ Church, who are coming in from out of the community, from our city, who don't know about the website or anything like that, we will still not max out at over 60 in attendance in our little nave there at Christ Church in Ardmore. So there will be a sign up. Please sign up for that if you're coming to the 9 a.m. Sunday service for Easter Sunday, which will be on April the 4th. However, we're doing this incrementally, again, based on CDC guidelines and adapting guidelines for school reopening. At the 11 o'clock, we're reducing the seating distancing from 6 feet to 3 feet. So you still need to mask, but every pew will be open, so there will be no closed pews at the 11 a.m. service. So if this would be a concern for you, you would choose the 9 a.m. service. Make sure you sign up. There won't be a sign up for the 11 a.m. service. Will not be a sign up for the 11 a.m. service. So 11 a.m., April the 4th at Christ Church, all pews will be open, but we're observing 3 feet of social distance between households that have not been in contact with each other. Then on the Sunday following, so we're now moving past the 4th, we're on the 11th of April, Sunday the 11th of April, which will be the first Sunday after the Easter, so the second Sunday of Easter. And what we will do is we will have the same procedure that we did on Easter Sunday. 9 a.m. will be every other pew will be open, 6 feet of social distance, mask. 11 a.m., all the pews will be open, and then social distancing will be reduced to 3 feet, and we still ask that you would mask if you attend that service. Now, after the 11th, after the 4th and the 11th, if everything is going well, and we anticipated that it will be, then on the 18th of April, that next Sunday, we will have all pews open at the 9 a.m. and the 11 o'clock a.m. Please mask, and the social distance will be reduced to 3 feet, again, following the new guidelines that we're adapting for use based on the school reopening guidelines. Now, we understand that many of us have reasons why we could not attend, or we wouldn't feel safe to attend a service like that, even though many people are being immunized now, and we're seeing COVID numbers go down every day. We understand that, and we want you to know you're not missing out on anything. because we will still have the Saturday evening services. They're going to continue right now. It looks like in perpetuity. Saturday evening services, there will be no singing. There'll be at least 6 feet of distance, probably more, so that you have an opportunity to worship with us at Christ Church on Saturday evenings at 6 p.m. without the complications of close proximity with other people and without singing in the congregation. So that's still available. And of course, we're going to continue to still live stream our service for the foreseeable future at the 9 a.m. service. And so I hope that, I know that's a lot of information, that's a lot for you to consider. If you have questions, use the contact page on the website and just drop us an email. We'll try to answer your questions. We're going to over-communicate this. It will be in our parish notes, which is the weekly newsletter, and through other means as we go through this coming few weeks as we lead up to Holy Week and the weeks beyond Easter. So I hope that's informative and encouraging for you. We look forward to worshiping with you at Christ Church, and we can't wait to meet you. If we've not met you before, please say hello. We'd love to greet you and get to know you a little bit. God bless, and hope to see you soon.